Taking a short walk here along this beautiful park-like setting. You can see the huge pipe over there running underneath that walking bridge. I wonder what's in that. There it is. Wow, it's really quite pretty, and you'd never know it was built to hold that big pipe. And they turn into like a park. Quite interesting. Right at the base there is where they dump all the raw sewage when there's heavy rains. Monroe County does it all the time. Never bothered to tell people that what's coming out of there is actually right from the toilet without being filtered. It's been Monroe County's secret for about 20 or 30 years. This problem was supposed to be solved, but of course it hasn't been. Mr. Garland and Maggie Brooks say it's no big deal. No big deal that parents are taking their kids to Charlotte to play in fecal waste embedded in the sand and splashing around in the water thinking it's an algae bloom of some kind, some small bacteria problem count, when in reality it's just basically human fecal waste and sewage interspersed with tampons, condoms, feminine hygiene products, and toxic chemicals. Oh, there's the pipe right there. What a nice little way to move that across the river, which is quite beautiful. I want to get a good look over here of the chemical processing plant that Kodak uses to dump, in the past, just basically raw chemicals in there, supposedly being treated to an appropriate level. See if we can get there and see what we see. Oh, there's something. There we go. Luckily the wind is blowing in our face, so I'm going to try to get down there. I do see steam coming off there. It looks like some type of toxic cloud coming off of that liquid. It certainly isn't because it's chilly out. You can actually see the steam coming out of there. There's 3 massive drums over there where it contains the waste. I think that's their sewage treatment plant of some kind. There's Kodak's sewage treatment plant. They also process heavy chemicals there, I believe. We'll have to check on their permit, see if they have a permit to discharge chemicals in the river. Wouldn't surprise me if the DEC gave them one. And now I'm going to walk around the other side, see if there's a way to get in there and take a sample of what's in there. Friends of mine did come canoeing here and said it was so caustic in smell that the kayakers had to turn tail and run because they had trouble breathing. Of course, the DEC was reluctant to come down here with me and actually take water samples, and they panicked when I told them I was going to take my own. He sounded very concerned. "Oh, you can't do that," he says. "It's got to be done a certain way." I'm going to take a jar, stick it in the water below this plant, take some samples and have it analyzed and see what I find. I wonder what's coming out of these 2 tunnels, here and here. It's interesting. Oh yeah. What could that be? Storm sewer outlet. And that is exactly where the raw sewage comes out during all the rain events. And then it goes right down the river, all the way out, right past the yacht club, Shumway, works its way into those little coves, sticks to their boats. Kids take sailing lessons, flip their boats over on purpose to practice righting them, and no one thought to tell anybody over there that the kids are actually practicing and sailing and splashing each other with raw sewage and chemicals. Well, I would say that's not technically bacteria. I would have to call that raw sewage mixed in with toxic chemicals. Again, these are the, looks like the main storm sewer. It says right on there, storm sewer. Danger, keep out. I bet. Let me tell you something. Disgusting. I'm going to walk around the other side, see if I can't get downwind of this place. See what kind of smells I smell, chemical smells. I have friends of mine who live right over there. They said smells are so bad sometimes you have trouble breathing in. Almost like ammonia.